In this video, I'll be going over my technique for lock maintenance. I start off by detangling my client. Let us take a moment to remember our CDC guidelines. Mask up, everyone. The product that I'm using is a jelly-like substance. My client has pretty soft hair. We're going to do a two-strand twist. A two-strand twist is basically two locks intertwined with each other and twisted down to the root, from the root to the base. And then I'll use a rubber band to lock those in place. Here's halfway. And this is the finished result. This client has been growing his hair since 2011. He can wear this to up to 2 months or until he decides that it's starting to look old. Once he takes this down, his hair will have a different texture. I'll also go ahead and clean up any unwanted hair around the nape and the beard. Clean them up, just give them a nice clean look. I'll go ahead and clean around the mouth area, get those hairs out of the mouth. Just clean them up, give them a nice, sharp, crisp look. Using a towel, take an alcohol antiseptic, and I'll wipe around the areas where I've used my clippers. I typically do this because sometimes the clippers can cause bruising that you can't see right away. So this is my way of cleaning those areas and making sure that no infection can be set up. This service took me about 2.5 hours. This client goes every 6 months to a year on a retwist of his locks. We normally perform our maintenances between that time frame so that we give his hair a break. The reason why I do styles like the two-strand twist on his hair because of the length and because it saves on twisting the hair so much and causing that hair to thin out or break off because of the tension added to the hair. The products that I used today were the ORS Styling Lock Twist. It is a natural gel. I love that product. We also use our Andes wireless clippers to do all of our trim and our cutting. Those clippers are great. And here's our finished result. In this video, I'll be braiding. I'll be doing a freehand technique using triangle shaped patterns throughout the head with a middle part braid. So far, so good. Seems like my client's liking it. For this service, I'm just sectioning the hair in triangle shaped parts, braiding from the root to the ends. I'm not using rubber bands on this style because his hair is pretty curly, so it curls up. Afterwards, I went ahead and lined them up with the clippers just to get that clean look. The products that I used were the Extra Hold Jam, Rat Tail Comb. This style can be worn up to 2 weeks with proper maintenance, such as wrapping your hair and keeping your hair dry before taking off your stocking cap. This service took about an hour and a half. In this video, using my hot tool, I pin curled my client's hair. I let the curls set after I combed them out, giving her a nice body. This client is natural, no chemicals. This took about an hour. With this client, I used the same technique with my pin curls, just using my blow dry and my round brush. This client has fine hair and has explained to me that her hair does not hold curls when she uses her hot tools. Round brushing can have a great turnout for hair that does not hold curls. I love using my round brush because it adds tension. It also uses the barrels to heat up and act as a hot tool. And then after I'm done with rolling that hair around the barrels that has heated from the blow dryer, I can take those and pin them, letting them cool off, and then take them down once I've completed the hair and all of the pin curls have cooled off. Pin curling can be very helpful at times for especially stubborn hair that doesn't hold curls. This style took about an hour and a half. With this client, we did a balayage, leaving her roots darker and bringing the balayage up higher. We were able to achieve this look by using lightener, using a 30 volume developer with no toner, adding soft curls for a finished look. This took 3 hours.